We're with Nick Phopes at the world famous Zombie Burger in Des Moines, and despite blizzard conditions outside, it's actually pretty packed in here. Surprising or no?
We didn't know what to expect today, but we're happy for it. So yeah.
And unrolling a new menu today. The special today is the Mama Swami spaghetti. Tomorrow it's the meatball Ron. The Day One Dictator later this weekend. How'd you come up with these specials?
Kind of a collaborative effort. So we have every caucus, Zombie Burgers always try to kind of do something fun with the candidates. This year, with no Democratic caucus going on, we kind of had to focus the sandwiches on the GOP side, and then still had some fun with the shakes.
The shakes on the Democratic side. It's the Sleepy Joe shake you can get today, or the Dark Brandon shake.
Yeah.
Which one do you prefer?
I thought I was going to go for the Dark Brandon, but the Sleepy Joe one, it turned out it's pretty good. The tea syrup is really nice.
So describe the Sleepy Joe shake.
So we just took a bunch of different herbal nighttime teas and brewed them in a 2-gallon batch that was maybe 250 tea bags in a batch, and then reduce that down with a little simple syrup, and it's nice and minty and tea, and but then mix it with vanilla ice cream, and it turned out well.
All right, then give me the Dark Brandon shake.
That one is surprisingly spicy at the end, and very chocolatey, and then for people that like cinnamon, it's going to have plenty of that.
What is caucuses like here at Zombie Burger? Is it more crowded than usual, or are you just always crowded?
Really changes year to year. This year we haven't seen a ton of buildup yet, but today, last night we saw some media in town, and then today we're starting to see more and more. Hoping to see some candidates every once in a while.
Have any come by Zombie Burger?
We had Mike Pence come in when he was still in the race a few months ago, I think around fair time. But that's the only one thus far, I think.
Are you personally planning to caucus? Do you have a candidate?
I am not planning to caucus currently. Not currently.
But are you going to vote in November?
I will. Yeah.
Do you have a candidate in the race?
I do. I have one in mind. Yeah.
What do you mind saying?
Kind of.
What are your main issues?
I have 2 young children, so I'm very focused on them and the direction of the country going forward. Definitely.
For Zombie Burger, what's the pitch to come to Zombie Burger for the candidates? What do you say?
I think you get to meet all walks of life here. We have a very diverse crowd of people, and you have business people down to people with families just coming in trying to find a nice cheap burger option. So you can meet all of America at Zombie Burger.
If you don't want to pick a candidate, what would you pick between the Mama Swami spaghetti, the meatball Ron, or the Day One Dictator?
I think I would go the meatball Ron.
Yeah, what's that?
It's a really nice classic Italian American meatball recipe that we smash, and then homemade marinara, fresh mozzarella, and then it's going on top of a couple of pieces of garlic toast to make it a little taller.
And what's the Day One Dictator?
That one is a mess of stuff. So you have homemade, house-made sauerkraut, Russian dressing going on, jack cheese patty, and then we made a fresh sausage in the back with flaming hot Cheetos, pork, a little pork belly in there as well. And it's the craziest shade of orange you've ever seen. So.
Nick Phopes is managing Zombie Burger today amid a blizzard, and as you can see, it's packed in here. Thanks so much for the time.
Thanks a lot. Cool.